I'm Morgan. I'm a vegan life and wellness coach, and today I want to talk to you about the biggest mistake that people make when they first go vegan. It's one I see a lot. I see it with my clients. I see it online on like forums and like Facebook groups. It's kind of everywhere, and that is not eating enough. It's so common to come to this lifestyle and not really do your research and not know what like plant-based eating or a vegan lifestyle really looks like. So often people will come to veganism with the idea that they're gonna like lose weight and they're gonna get in shape, and it might even be like a temporary thing in their mind, so they don't dig into it. They just go okay and remove the dairy, remove the meat, and they're left with like these soggy gross veggies, and maybe they were doing like a keto diet before, so they literally just have veggies. There's no carbs, and they're scared of soy, and they have no idea what they're doing. So don't do that. Make sure that you're eating enough, right? Veganism isn't about like salad. It's not hummus and like carrot sticks, right? You need to add in other foods. So when you're eliminating, you should be replacing those foods, right? If you're taking out meat, add in beans. If you're taking out cheese, like add in avocado or, other vegetables or grains. Like you gotta build your meals back up. So even if you're trying to lose weight, still don't be doing cucumber and celery salads for lunch. You're gonna end up eating like 800 calories in a day. You're gonna feel full because plant-based foods are more full of volume, right? They're fuller in volume and they are less calorie dense. So they're perfect for people that are coming to it, with weight loss in mind, but not great if you're not planning. So if you end up really low calories, you're gonna have a lot of issues, right? Like one of those might be headaches because you're not eating enough. Or you might have really bad cravings, and more than likely you're not going to be happy with what you're eating, because who wants to eat just vegetables? So don't get caught up in that like stereotype of vegans eat grass, ha ha ha. We don't. So if you're coming to the lifestyle, add foods. It's okay to have some processed alternatives if that's what you want, especially if it helps you get over that hump, and that's a really easy way to make sure that your calories are still there. One of the biggest things that you can do to make sure that you're eating enough is tracking your calories. I don't recommend doing it all the time. I mean, just do it for a couple days. And there's like a lot of great free calorie tracking apps, like Chronometer is a good one. And just take a look, right? Like, are you eating enough? Do you need to add more calories to your meals? Make sure that you're setting yourself up for success. And the other thing that goes along with it all is don't be afraid of food, right? Don't limit yourself. So often people are coming from like other diets and maybe they're carrying these beliefs with them that they came, right? Like if you're coming from like the keto diet and you think like carbs are the devil, and you come to veganism and you try and maintain your keto diet, you're gonna have a bad time. It's possible, if there's a reason, like a medical reason that you need to do it, it's possible. But it's not easy and it's not necessary, right, for most people. If your goal is losing weight, you can do that without restricting carbs. And same goes for stuff like soy and gluten. Unless you have an allergy, there's no reason to avoid these foods. There's a lot of misconceptions that surround it. So a big part of not eating enough is not adding new foods in and being scared of other foods. You don't need to be scared. There's nothing wrong with carbs, right? Whole grains are a great way to get a lot of nutrition, to get in a good amount of calories. And unless you have, like a gluten allergy or a soy allergy, don't avoid those foods just for the sake of it. And I mean, dig into it. There's so much misinformation surrounding stuff like soy. So if you're coming from a lifestyle where maybe you eat a lot of dairy and a lot of milk and you're worried about soy, please don't be. Because, dairy has mammalian estrogen, whereas soy has plant-based estrogen. And the plant-based estrogen has actually been shown to protect against things like cancer and be preventative. Where, like, the mammalian estrogen in dairy, that's naturally occurring. So it doesn't matter if you're having organic or what, right? If it's breast milk, that's what that is. There's naturally occurring hormones. So if you're not afraid of the mammalian-based hormones, then don't be afraid of the plant-based hormones that don't interact with our body the same. It's been proven, lots of doctors recommend eat soy, you know? A few servings a day is perfectly fine. Don't be scared of it. But the key takeaways are eat, right? If you're coming to veganism or plant-based eating, make sure you're eating food, right? Don't eliminate and not add in. Don't be scared of foods. Eat a variety of plant-based foods. Track your calories in the beginning for a couple of days. Make sure you're eating enough. And if you're not, add in more. And if you need help, get it, right? Like there's so many meal plans online. There's so many recipes. There's definitely ways to connect with others and get that support and figure out what you're doing. If you're not sure where to start, I do have a Facebook group for women. It's called Women Going Vegan, and it's specifically for, you know, women that are curious about plant-based eating or veganism, or those that are starting their journey and they want a little bit of support, or even those that are already vegan. It's been a pretty good like mixed group of people. We've been sharing our recipes and a lot of pictures. So if you want to join us, please do, and I'll leave a link below where you can, come on over and see us on Facebook. So thank you for listening. I hope this was helpful. Please don't make this mistake. Avoid it. It's an unneeded one, and so many people make it. Thanks for listening. Bye.